all of that can work together to like really hone in somebody's fishing experience.
Yes, that's for sure.
And it's really great for novice anglers too, because people who have a lot of time on the water, maybe you can kind of get a good feel and kind of learn that stuff over time. But for somebody just coming into fishing, something like your technology is going to help them learn the forward-facing sonar technology a lot faster, and then pair that with the iReel and all of this. I mean, it's game-changing.
Welcome to the Woman Angler and Adventurer Podcast, inspiring real women with a passion for fishing and the outdoors to go get their adventure on. Now, here's your host, Master Captain Angie Scott.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Woman Angler and Adventurer Podcast. I am still down here at ICAST meeting some really awesome people, and one of the great things about ICAST is that you get to see all these new developments in fishing that are coming out. And one really exciting one I met yesterday, so I wanted to share this with you guys. Forward-facing sonar is a huge new trend in fishing, whether you're bass fishing, crappie fishing, so many applications for it. And one problem that we often have is it can be a challenge to be able to actually see your bait, and that's a huge advantage of using this technology, because if you can see the fish and see your bait, it makes everything just that much easier. So I'm here with Echo Bait, and got three representatives here with me today, so I'm going to let them introduce themselves and then kind of talk a little bit about what this is, what makes it so special. So, Matt, we'll start with you.
Matt Burgess, Echo Bait. We've created a sort of a niche in the market for actually seeing the lures further away from the boat. My fellow people here have designed it, put it on lures. We have tested this quite thoroughly, crappie world and the bass world. And we're really excited about bringing it to the market and sharing it with everybody.
So we have the person who kind of developed this right here, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Bo Terrell. I'm an industrial designer, so I've done all the design work and prototyping and a lot of the testing. Of course, Matt's helped me with the testing as well. We're getting really good results with it. We can see the bait 2 to 10 times better than like your average bait in the same size, like for example a ball head jig. It's really remarkable what our patented feature offers to the forward-facing sonar world.
So this is an audio podcast, so we can't show you, but can you kind of describe exactly what this is? Sure.
It's basically we took a ball head jig and we added a concave feature to the front of the bait that acts like a satellite dish, if you will. So you're directing more of the sonar waves back to the transducer, getting you a larger acoustic size on your graph, so you can see the bait better.
Very cool. I'll get some photos so we can share that on the website, so people can actually go there and see it visually for themselves, so they know what we're talking about here. But you guys had some video up there where you could kind of see the difference of just a regular jig versus yours, and it's a huge difference. So it'd be a huge advantage to anybody.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, very cool. Laura, you're also here with us. What's your role?
Yeah, my name's Laura Terrell. One of the founders. I'm Bo's wife. Bo's the designer. I'm his wife. I'm just really super excited about this. The more I learn about it, the more I see it in use, the more excited I get about it. And I think once everybody figures out what we have, I think they're going to be equally as excited. And one thing I want to mention is you can find us online, echobaitco.com. We're on Instagram, Echo Bait. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook. So please keep an eye on our social media. Help us out. We're a small business that's trying to do big things. So, help us, share us, like us, all that stuff. Also, a thing I want everybody to keep in mind is we have jigs here that we sell with our technology on it. But our technology can also be applied to any type of bait. Most any type of bait that can be used underwater. Has to be an underwater bait. But our technology can be paired with other people's baits if they would like to partner up with us. So we're just hoping here at ICAST to make, friends, partnerships, connections with other people in the industry. So we're just really excited. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for having us on this podcast.
Yeah, I'm always excited to share new technologies, and that's one really exciting thing in fishing right now. I know I was talking to you guys yesterday about an experience I had with Cast King on Monday, where they have developed this new iReel, and I'll go ahead and talk about that now real quick, just so our listeners know about that too, because it's pretty interesting. So this iReel, you spool on your line. There's an app. You put in the app what kind of line you're using. It records when you're spooling it on how many rotations it's using, and with all that data, it will tell you through Bluetooth how far your cast went and how fast your average reel speed is. It will record your entire day of fishing in this app, so you can go back and look, and if you're having success at a certain speed. You can kind of get that information. So it's kind of cool to think about. We've got forward-facing sonar. We've got a technology now that's going to help you see your bait better. And then we've got technology that's going to tell you how far you're casting, how fast you're reeling. All of that can work together to really hone in somebody's fishing experience.
Yes, that's for sure.
And it's really great for novice anglers too, because people who have a lot of time on the water, maybe you can kind of get a good feel and kind of learn that stuff over time. But for somebody just coming into fishing, something like your technology is going to help them learn the forward-facing sonar technology a lot faster, and then pair that with iReel and all of this. I mean, it's game-changing.
Now, one thing I've learned with our head is a lot of times people are not really savvy on the dialing in the electronics. So that's one part of our design that's really helped me, because I'm not a computer guru guy. So this thing has a stronger return further away from the boat. So it's a lot easier to dial your electronics in with it. You don't have to get precise with them to be able to see the lure so much better. A lot of traditional lures blink in and out when you're looking at them. Ours does not. We have a pretty strong, consistent signal, so you can really track your lure while targeting the fish. It's just a great thing. We've had a lot of fun with it, catching a lot of fish, just tons of fish. This winter, we have smaller heads too. We go from 16th all the way up through a half. And this winter, we just annihilated smallmouth on it. It was absolutely probably the best smallmouth fishing I've ever had. With the lighter heads, we were tight lining them, and you could see the lure, see the fish on vertical walls, and they react to it great. It's a little bit slower moving lure through the water column for the same size head. If you threw a 1/8 ounce normal ball head and threw our 1/8 ounce, you're actually going to be able to keep that lure up in the water column but slow it down. So it gives the fish a lot more time to react to the lure. And now with the visuals we have, being able to watch it on forward-facing sonar, it's took fishing to a whole different level for me to see how the fish react to it, what they don't like, what they do like. It's just a whole different world of fishing.
Would you like fishing and hunting information and tips from experienced outdoors women? Want to learn more about outdoor gear that works for you? Want inspiration and try to find something new in the outdoors? Then subscribe to Adventurous, the only women's hunting and fishing magazine. Adventurous is a high-quality print magazine you'll be sure to love, and it makes a great gift for other outdoors women and youth. Subscribe at adventurousmagazine.com. Yeah, well, that's a nice side benefit there, keeping it in the feeding zone a little longer. So
definitely, and I think with forward-facing sonar, I mean, it's no secret people are either for it or really against it. And if you're going to compete this day and age, especially if you're a competition tournament fisherman, you know, forward-facing sonar is everything. And if you don't have that technology to compete with the person next to you, you're just not going to get what they're going to get. So, it's exciting to have this technology. It's exciting to put it out there. I can't wait to see what fishermen, want to jump on this and try it. And I'm looking forward to seeing where we go with it.
Very cool. So how has ICAST been going so far for you guys?
It's been going well. We've met some really nice people, some really good people. And so I think the connections are very important with us just starting out. So we entered the new product showcase. We didn't win, but that's okay. We were excited to enter it.
Yeah.
So it was really cool seeing our product there listed as one of the new products for this coming year. And it's been a really good experience so far.
Very cool. Yeah, it's great to just be in the showcase because that gets your product, eyes on your product with all these media people here. So very cool.
Yes.
We've had a great experience. Lots of nice people. Good industry to be in.
Yes.
We're Southern people, and everybody talks. It's, and we like to talk and meet new people, make friendships, make business relationships. It's been a real good for us, for all of us.
Well, you're in East Tennessee, so I look forward to fishing with you maybe sometime soon. Because we get over there every now and then. So
if you come down to Auburn, Alabama, you can fish with us.
Hey, I love fishing in Alabama.
All right.
That's one of my favorite states to go fishing.
Great.
So great.
Open invitation.
Awesome. Love it. Well, thanks, guys, for taking some time out of a busy ICAST schedule to chat with me and share information about this product with our listeners. And I know you've got stuff you got to get to here, so
keep an eye on our social media. Our guy's going to be on the tank at 10:30, so about 15 minutes. One of our fishermen will be demonstrating our bait tank.
Very cool. Well, we will put links to your socials as well as the website in the show notes for this episode, as well as some photos. And thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.